Hello everybody and welcome to another video of mine. So right now I have been really up for these female versus battles on Apple Music and Instagram and YouTube and all that good stuff. But I have been on this kick here lately for a wish list. And every time I see somebody make a post about, especially the latest one where they say, well, who would you want? I'm just here to tell y'all about my wish list. I might sing a song or two. Don't judge me. It is what it is. So my first one, and this is the one that I have been going up for ever since the Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight versus this past Sunday, and that is Tamia and Deborah Cox, two of the most undisputed R&B artists, female artists out there. Those catalogs are serious. And a lot of people sleep on Tamia. A lot of people sleep on Deborah Cox. And I think just seeing them both together, both of them, especially being from Canada, both being in the R&B game, both having such an extensive catalog, I think that that would be an awesome pairing. And just understanding, their history and how they came up together, if they ever crossed paths, if they ever worked together or would consider working together. I think that that would be an awesome pairing. So my second one is Ledisi and Leela James. And the reason that I chose those two together is because when I listen to their music, I get the same kind of vibe. It is R&B, and I love that about both of them, that they are true to R&B. But they have such soulfulness in their voices that you just want to get some chocolate and some ice cream and you just want to just chill out. And again, just hearing both of their stories. I know Ledisi, I don't know her personally, but I know Ledisi is from Louisiana, and I know that Leela James is from on the West Coast. So just kind of seeing those two vibe together, I would actually like to see them do like a collaboration together. I know when R&B Divas LA was out, Leela James was on that. But I would have liked to have seen Ledisi like travel over to the West Coast and do something with them. Just, maybe a couple of episodes, or be, an actual R&B diva and be in LA for a little bit of time during that run. That would have been real awesome. But that's my second set. Now my third set, people are gonna be a little on, but again, this is my wish list, so just bear with me. Oh, and if you haven't done so already, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button so you can get more videos from me. Now let me get back to what I was talking about. Selena Johnson and Faith Evans. When I tell y'all be sleeping on Selena Johnson, I've been listening to Selena Johnson ever since she came out. Maury Povich shit. You can go on and on and on. And I mean, there's just so many songs. It's like I want to pick one that somebody knows. Selena Johnson got it going on. I'm going to tell you something. That chapter 6, couples therapy, was everything. And I just was waiting on a chapter 7. But then she went into Rebirth of Soul, and then she did Woman. And those are awesome albums also. And I chose Faith Evans because again, that R&B diva family, and Faith Evans has one of the best catalogs. I love all her songs. I love everything she does. Like, Faith Evans to me is like, and I grew up listening to Whitney Houston, but Faith Evans can't do no wrong in my book with them vocals. Like, I've never heard her sing a song that I was like, girl, I don't know about that one. My all-time favorite song from her is Lately I. And it would be a Diane Warren song. And it's just something about Diane Warren's writing as a whole that just really just does something to me. And it's funny because you can always tell a Diane Warren song. I could get into that. That's a whole video in itself, because I can get, anytime I listen to music, I can tell if it's a Diane Warren song. And I don't know exactly how I know what that is, but you just get a feeling from listening to certain songs of hers that is Diane Warren in the house. But yeah, Lately I is one of my all-time favorite songs. And again, I ain't gonna sing it. It's late and I'm trying to get into bed, but I definitely wanted to get up and make this video before nightfall because I didn't want another week to go by and I miss out on making a video about this Verzuz wish list of mine. Then if you want to go American Idol style, you can put together Fantasia and Jennifer Hudson. And I was listening to somebody the other day and they were saying that they didn't particularly like Jennifer Hudson's music. They like her vocals, but they don't like her music per se because her music doesn't match her voice. And I think it does. I mean, I'm an artist myself, so I'm a little bit biased when it comes to other artists. I love all the work that they put into their craft. So when it comes to listening to other people's music, like it is what it is. But those two, you know, being both from American Idol roots, if you will, I think that would be very, very awesome to see those two paired up together, doing their thing, talking about how they came up in the business, you know, through their American Idol structure, if you will. And just talking about that, talking about what they've done after the fact, how the show has changed their lives, stuff like that. Because I'm sure there's things about them that we don't know. Obviously, you know, they came up in a time where social media was very, very big. But at the same time, you know, there's a story there. They're young as far as being in music, but there's still a story there. And finally, my last one is Shantae Moore and Chrisette Michele. And the reason that I put these two together is because when I listen to Chrisette Michele's music, and I should have put Shantae Moore first, giving her the respect that she so rightly deserves. But when I listen to Chrisette Michele music, it reminds me so much of Shantae Moore. But I feel like when I listen to her music, I get Shantae Moore out of it. And Shantae Moore has just been a badass from jump. And again, is a very, very underrated artist. I think she deserves more credit than she gets. I see her doing cameos, or I see her on Instagram and I stop because I need to see what she's doing. You know, one of the things about her specifically is that, you know, a lot of people don't know that she has a whistle register just like Mariah Carey, if not better. Personally, I think that Shantae Moore sings live better than Mariah Carey, and I go up for Mariah Carey, but Shantae Moore is just, she's one of those women she's just that girl, and you can't deny that at all. So again, that's my wish list. A quick recap: we've got Tamia and Deborah Cox, we've got Leela James and Ledisi, we've got Selena Johnson and Faith Evans, we've got Fantasia and Jennifer Hudson, and finally Shantae Moore and Chrisette Michele. Drop down in the comments. Let me know who you'd like to see on Verzuz. Let's get a thing going. Hopefully we can get a wish list out there. So, you know, some of these artists that we love so much during this pandemic can represent and give us their stories and their body of work. And if they want to, they can pull a Gladys Knight and just bring instrumental tracks and sing live. Because honestly, when I first heard about Verzuz, I was like, okay, they're gonna be singing live. And some people would sing after their track played a little bit. Some people would, you know, dilly-dally in and out of it, throw a run in here and there. But I thought it was like a battle of the band, so to speak, where it's like, okay, you sing your song to your track, then I sing my song to my track. And then when I started actually getting into it and I heard the stories and the stuff that was involved, I was like, okay, this is cool, but y'all already know Gladys Knight showed up and showed out as it pertains to the vocals, and Patti LaBelle did good too. There's no winner there because it was out of love and respect for the music, for their time in the game, and you have to respect that as well. So again, just jump in the comments, make sure you like and subscribe, and tell us exactly who you like to see in the Verzuz. And when I can think of some men, I will do a men's version as well. Thank you and stay safe.